Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Games for Dads and Wild Cards. Okay, carrying on with our awesome season looking at the hero cards. Today we're going to be looking at Hamburger. Really cool card. If you haven't looked at the Hamburger card, it's not the greatest hero card, but if you put together the right deck, it can be quite useful. Probably bottom 3 or 4 hero cards, though definitely this one. Only 70 HP, which isn't great for it. But what does it do for every culture card? So that's all the ready kind of cool red color. Actually, I like that color. So for every red card, for every culture card in your hand, gain +1 shield, 1 HP, and 1 hero attack, and 3 charges. So obviously the first thing you want to do is build a deck that goes around it. And the strategy really with Hamburger is to make the use of those charges and only really want to be attacking when you are charged. So when you activate your charge, that's when you want to attack. So let's have a quick look at the deck I've put together. It's actually quite a good deck. It's done quite well for me. Epic card 6 for 4, Beowulf. For every turn since you last attacked, gain +2 hero attack. So obviously you are going to be attacking, but like I said, you want to attack with the Hamburger every time you activate your full charge. Robert Louis Stevenson, if played on the left, gain 3 hero attack. If played on the right, gain +5 shield. I don't recommend the shield at all. Absolutely useless mechanic, to be honest. 3 for 2, quite a useful card though if you are building up your attack. Sappho, you know this one, really cheap to play, 2 for 1, restore 3 HP. It's going to help you at the beginning of the game, as is Pinocchio. If you did not attack last turn, not this turn, last turn, restore 5 HP. If you did attack, you lose 5 HP. So be careful what you do with Pinocchio. Colette, build up that attack, gain +2 hero attack. Again, she's quite cheap to play, so you can get her around quite quickly. The Epic of Gilgamesh. If played adjacent to no other cards, your opponent loses -8, hero attack. So obviously you want to play him on the left and the right with nothing in the middle. But as you can see, it's mainly all culture cards. There's one non-culture card that I would recommend putting in. Wicker Man, pretty good card, 8 for 12, expensive to play, but the rest of the deck is fairly cheap. You probably don't need to hold him too much because he burns. What does he do? He burns -3. I hate the way they put that, burn at -3. Why don't they just put proper sentences on them? This card burns -3 until played and restore +3 HP. This each turn this card burns. They need to learn how to write, don't they? Okay, that's Wicker Man. So this is that one non-red card, John D. Played next to Crystal Ball. We do have Crystal Ball in the deck. Gain +10 hero attack, and you do need some good attack with Hamburger. And at the moment, the red cards are not the best in the game. They do work, but they can easily be beaten by some of the other heroes and collections. There's the Crystal Ball, 4 for 2. If your opponent has 20 hero attack, restore 8 HP. Can be quite useful towards the end of the game. Haze, you should know that one, really useful if you want to try and control the game, especially if your opponent seems to be building up a big boom hit. If your opponent hasn't attacked in 2 or more turns, force them to attack this turn. Persephone, 7 for 5. If you did not attack this turn, this time, restore 8 HP. And the sausage. Why not? If your opponent has 16 hero attack, reduce it by -6. That can be quite useful, as I said, towards the middle or the end of the game if your opponent is building up some big attack. But like I said, the whole strategy with Hamburger really is to make sure you activate and attack together. So activate your hero when he's fully charged up and attack at the same time. Oops. Good game. Let's see. Cleopatra. Okay, we're going to play another game after this. Cleopatra, nobody seems to know how to use Cleopatra. I actually love Cleopatra. But you have to be forcing attack. Right, so keep an eye on our charge. Until we are fully charged, we just want to build up our attack as much as possible. Like I said, you don't need to hold Wicker Man at the beginning. Maybe at the end he could be useful. But you really want him for that 8 for 12. That is massive. Look at that, 15 attack. Plus an extra couple from Colette. That is massive, actually. So 17 attack, we're skipping. Do keep an eye on your HP though with Hamburger, because if you do go up against an aggressive player, then you might have to adjust your strategy a little bit. But basically, look at this. Epic of Gilgamesh should, in theory, reduce his attack. Even though he's on 21, it should. Yeah, that's really good. -8. That's great. So if you look at our charge, it's going to be fully charged next turn. So the first time probably we're going to attack, unless he steals a charge, we're built on the next turn. Going to be good. So we're fully charged. So like I said, you want to charge, activate, and attack, and go for the biggest attack, obviously, because you do get that Hamburger bonus on your red cards of a shield, an HP, and a hero attack. Definitely worth doing. Or not definitely worth doing. It's the only way to play Hamburger, really. So you get a little bit of a shield. Like I said, shield's not much use, but it's there. It's free. But we're up to 44. You've almost killed him on turn 3. He's down to 16 with the Hamburger, because he's not using Cleopatra properly, but there you go. Okay, so maximize your hero with Hamburger, and to maximize your hero, you need to be playing him and attacking at the same time to really get the full benefit. Have as many ready cards in there. I guess it's a wine color card, actually, red wine color card. And apart from that, it's quite straightforward. You do need to find the best cards or red cards that you've got. The ones in this deck are really good, but there's a few you probably wouldn't want to put in there. But anyhow, keep going with this one. We're going to play another game after this, so do stick around. Hopefully we can go up against one of those boring T-Rex or Great White Shark heroes. Great for new players, but they're not really that good. But Hamburger, you can have a bit of fun with. It does force you to play a few cards you normally wouldn't. So even though we've got no fully charged, he's only got 19, and we can probably kill him off here. So rather than just dragging the game out, should we go for the kill? He's got 18. That going to be enough? 25, yeah, that will be. Don't forget, we're going to take off from that Epic of Gilgamesh. Mish? Really good. Okay, let's go and play one more game. Well played there. Oops, good game. Didn't really do much, did he? He's got 24 attack. We've got 25. He is dead. So what you will find is with Hamburger, if you do go up against one of those big 90 HP heroes, then you're probably going to go to the end of the game with Hamburger, because there's not enough red cards to build up a massive mid-cycle attack, really. Not without taking a few gambles, which you can do. I mean, this guy is about gambling. Right, let's see if we can find another opponent. Sometimes it takes a while. Here we go. Oh, Great White Shark. That's good. Okay, let's see how we get on against the Great White Shark. I don't like the Great White Shark. Your opponent's cards in hand lose -3 attack this turn. It's like a one-hit wonder, really. T-Rex is a little bit better because you can do some hold cards. I might do T-Rex next, actually. But same strategy. Build up that attack. Let's get Wicker Man out. So we're starting off with nice attack foundation. And as always, you want to be attacking on the charge with Hamburger. So hopefully, no, he hasn't attacked. So the HP restoring cards in this deck are quite cheap to play. So you can kind of get them round if he hasn't attacked without doing yourself too much damage. Right, let's see where we get on with this one. I would have preferred our green card to come around there to get that crystal ball out. The rest of it is a bit of a waste at the moment. We are slowly building up that attack though. We will be fully charged next time, so we're probably going to be able to play Crystal Ball and John D. I do need to do a rotation video actually, although it's pretty straightforward really in this game. The first card on the left is the first card that comes back again. And because the decks are really small, pretty easy to follow. If you're playing 2 or 3 cards. Oh, we haven't got John. That's a shame. We are fully charged. Oh, this is not the best. Well, Beowulf's going to be useful. Anyhow, let's activate the charge. So we're already up to 31. Look at that, 34. With pretty poor rotation, actually, against the Great White Shark. So again, we activated an attack. That's all you got to remember with Hamburger. And towards the middle or end of the game, if you are struggling, then you might want to adapt your strategy a little bit. But I would recommend staying in control of the game, just doing the maths. This game is all about maths, really. And normally by around 3 or 4, you should be in a good position. Look at that, 54 for 70, or out of 70. He's only got 53 from his 90 left, and neither of us got any hero attack. So you can see, if used properly, the Hamburger can be quite good, even against the white shark. Both players gain 5 shield. Doesn't do anything, that one. Like I said, the shield mechanic in this game is a total waste of time. I'm not even sure what the point of it is, really. Right, let's go and skip. Really skip. So we've got John D out next to Crystal Ball, which is going to give us a nice buff on our attack. That's going to build up. Looks like this is going to go a couple more rounds, actually. Bit slow building our attack up here. But we've got 2 more turns to the full charge, which is when we want to be attacking. And 15, 11. That's okay. We're still well in control. See, the shields just disappear. He had 14 shields, totally wasted. The best bucks for your money is HP restoring by a long way. A long, long way. So HP restoring most important. Attack second most important, because you've obviously got to kill your opponent's hero. And literally, even burning is kind of useless. Freeze can be a bit annoying, but rotation on most decks is not too critical. So let's go with that. 29, that's going to be good. We're going to take off some of his hero attack as well. That's quite nice. We can sit back and relax now. This game's over. Again. So that is Hamburger. Like, it is a good one. It's not my favourite one, but you do need some really good red cards. If you're quite new and you haven't got maybe all these cards in this deck or some of the other good red cards, then you're probably going to struggle a little bit with Hamburger. And I would recommend going with one of the easier ones to start off with. T-Rex, Great White Shark. But by far the most broken one, Sherlock Holmes. Totally broken. Okay. What can we do? 37. We are fully charged, so we've gone for the attack, obviously. We're not going to kill him this time. It's going to go one more round by the looks of it. 42. He's just going to survive. What are we going to get from Beowulf? 46. Yeah, he's going to survive. Got nothing else to come. But the sausage was fun. Could be a good card. My camera's falling down. There we go. Sorry about that. Right. What next? Well, let's just finish the game, I guess. He's got a shield. Can we get enough, actually? He's still got 11 and a shield, so it's 14, basically. I think so. Well, maybe not. Let's just do it on the next round. It doesn't really matter. 10. You could attack and leave him on 1, but he's got a shield, which would leave him on 4. There's no point attacking. We may as well just carry on. We would have got 13. And he would have been left on 1, I think. Oh, no, he did take off. That was good we didn't attack there, actually, because it would have been a waste of a turn. Totally blow his shield away. So if you can work out when Great White Shark is going to activate, which I think on the update we're going to see. So it's going to be a bit of a cheat, really, if you just keep count. If not, do it manually. That's the best bet. Because the attack with this Great White Shark did 0 damage there. Apart from reduced our attack. But now we can finish him off with John D. We're not fully charged, are we? No. Never mind, 17 should be enough. So there we go, that's the Hamburger. Like I said, the most important thing to remember with Hamburger, fill your deck up with cool red cards, the best ones you've got, and attack on full charge, and just protect your HP. Protecting your HP with every hero is going to be good for you. But yeah, not bad. We've got a couple more really cool heroes coming. Ooh, my microphone. Sorry about that. Coming up over the next couple of days. So do make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the cool tactics on how to win. Anyhow, thanks for watching. We will see you all very, very soon. Take care.